welcome back. So today's video is going to be a talk through makeup tutorial, which I haven't done in so long, so I'm super excited about it. I'm sure this video is going to be a lot longer than usual because of that reason, but I'll try to cut it down as much as possible. But the look we're doing today is this really nice kind of chocolate brown smoky eye, although the crease turned out a little more purple than I expected it to, but I'm still really happy with the result. We are using the new Hude Beauty Rose Gold Textured Shadows palette in this tutorial, which I am in love with. I think you all need to go get it. Like, please go buy this palette. You will not regret it. The formula is amazing. The foils, everything. And you can just make a really good set of looks with this. Like, you can do so many different looks with this one palette, so I am over the moon with it. But yeah, in my new filming setup, I feel so good. There's so much room. My big table that I these are things you guys can't see, but I have like a bigger table to like put all my shit on when I film, and it's like a freaking lifesaver, man. But other than that, hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because that is major key. Major key. Leave me comments down below letting me know what other looks you want to see either with this palette or with any other palettes or any other shadows or looks you want to see in my videos, because the holidays are coming up soon, and that is probably my favorite time of year for makeup tutorials because I love holiday looks. The more glitter, the better. The smokier, the better. So I'm pretty excited for it. It's gonna be lit. But yeah, this video is probably gonna be super long, so I won't ramble on anymore. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and let's just get on with it. Okay guys, we're going to do a talk through tutorial today because I haven't done one of those in forever. I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but please excuse the echo in here. I moved into a new place and I need a lot more things on the walls and the furniture, and I lost my mic, so I'm sorry about the sound for this video, but we're going to make it work. I really wanted to try that soap brow thing, but like I said, I just moved in, so I don't have a bar of soap on hand. I have a bar of Dove, but I've already used it. One, gross. And two, I don't think Dove is the right bar of soap to do that technique with for the brows. Okay, brows are done. I zoomed in a little so you guys can see. Let me do my eyes. I'm going to start by priming with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, of course. You're going to have to excuse my nails for this video. It's been a rough few weeks moving and not being able to go to the nail salon. Now we're going to jump into the Hude Beauty palette. This is the only palette we're going to be using for today because it's incredible and you only need this one. I'm going to start with this shade called Bay over here. Just on a big fluffy brush to put this over the primer that we just put down so that everything blends nicely. And then with the large fluffy brush, the one I'm using is the E40 from Sigma. I'm going to go into this shade in the corner called Sandalwood. This is going to be our transition shade for the look. This does look a lot darker in the pan than it comes off. It's not as pigmented as you would think, which I like because it is kind of the only transition shade in the palette. So you do have the option of like building it up. But I'm going to just buff this throughout the entire crease, really sloppily actually, just to get this nice gradient so that you have a really nice blendy color in the crease for everything else to blend into. And then with this brush, this is a brush from Royal and Langnickel. It came in a whole set. I'm going to be using a lot of these in this tutorial. But yeah, with this brush, I'm going to go into this shade over here called Henna. It's kind of like Sandalwood, but darker and a little bit more red and orange in it. So I'm going to take that on the tips of the brush. And we're going to run this in the crease as well, but since this brush is smaller, it's going to go more directly into the crease. So it's going to be a lot more defined, and it's going to help build on that gradient that we are trying to achieve. Then with an even smaller crease brush, this is actually a dual-ended brush from the Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia, but you can use like an E25 from Sigma or any just smaller crease brush. I'm going to go into this really pretty chocolate brown shade down here called Cocoa. And we're going to bring this low on the crease. Focus most of your color on the outer corner and then drag it in to the inner corner, all the while blending. Okay, now we're going to go into the lid shade. I'm going to take this flat shader brush from that Royal and Langnickel set. It's actually a concealer brush. We're going to go into this gorgeous shade in the corner called Dubai. I'm going to try it with a brush, but I have a feeling that this is going to apply way better with my finger. But we're going to try it with the brush kind of just to map out the shape, I think. Oh, it's actually applying really nicely with the brush. Okay, now we're going to go back into Cocoa, but we're actually going to mix it with Black Truffle. And we're going to mix these two on this tiny little Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. And I'm going to go right in the crease with this because I want it to be a little darker than it's looking right now. And I'm going to take a little bit of black truffle on that brush. I'm just going to focus this on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go ahead with this shade called Moon Dust on this 131 mini angled brush from Luxie. And I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with this. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give myself a winged liner using the Inglot number 77 gel liner and this EO5 brush from Sigma. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop on some mascara and some false lashes. The lashes I'm using today are the Ardell Mega Volume number 250s. These are really nice. I like them a lot. Okay, now we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to start off with this Josie Marin Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm. Apparently you can use this as a moisturizer, but it can also be used as a makeup primer. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. I've already moisturized my skin, but it does feel kind of dry at the moment, which is why I'm going to use this as a primer. Then I'm going to go in with this stuff. This is called Skin Flat. It's like a Japanese pore filler kind of primer thing. It's really cool, and I wish we had something in the States that was similar to this because it is really great at covering pores, and it's a little bit tinted, so it kind of corrects your skin too. It is awesome. And before I go in with foundation, I'm just going to color correct a little bit. This is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the green tone. I look crazy. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to go in with a mixture of the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I know this is a very expensive duo, so you just go in with whatever foundation you like. I'm just mixing it because this Estee Lauder is a little bit too light for me at the moment. And the Armani is too dark. So, you know, mixing them. So, you know, just mixing them to get my perfect shade. Okay, for concealer, I'm going to start off with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and just do a little bit of that where I have the most darkness, which is basically the hole under my eye. And then right on top of that, putting some of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I always want to say better than Sex concealer, but that is obviously not it. Now I'm just going to take a loose translucent powder and set my under eye area and wherever else I put that concealer. And I'm using my damp beauty blender to do that, and it really nicely melts it into your skin. Then I take a big kabuki brush with that same powder and I just buff it into the rest of my skin. Okay, now to bronze up the skin, I'm going to take the Black Opal Oil Absorbing Pressed Powder. This is in the shade 11 Dark Cocoa. I'm going to put it on this powder brush from Royal & Langnickel. Yay! I color my face again. And then I'm going to take this little angled contour brush and just use the same Black Opal powder, but a little bit more of it in my contour areas just to sharpen them up. And then just taking my beauty blender, whatever is left on it, and just kind of cleaning up my contour line. And then my blush today is going to be ColourPop's Quarters. I'm going to take it on this blush brush from that Royal & Langnickel set. And then I'm going to layer my highlighter today. So I'm going to start off with MAC's Shell Cream Color Base. I'm going to take that on a damp beauty blender. I'm going to put this right at the high points of the face. And then I'm going to top that off with Ofra's Rodeo Drive Highlighter. And I'm going to use this little fluff brush from that set. And I'm also going to pop this on the inner corner of the eye. Now on the waterline, I'm going to take this Essence Gel Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Cocoa Bean. And I'm going to take this Sandalwood shade in the corner on this angled brush. And I'm going to run this all along the lower lash line. And then with this teeny little pencil brush, I'm going to take the Henna shade. And we're going to put this a lot closer to the lash line, but still under the lower lashes. And then with this flat liner brush, I'm going to go in with Cocoa, and we're really going to like press this right in to the lower lashes to make that super intense and dark. And then right at the outer corner, I'm just going to take Black Truffle on the same brush and kind of line it up with my winged liner. And now we're just going to pop some mascara on the lower lashes. I'm going to spritz my face with some of this Mario Badescu Rose Water. And for lips, I'm gonna start off with Sandstorm NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. Actually, I decided I want something darker, so I'm gonna go in with Vintage from that NYX Suede Liner collection. And then I'm gonna go in with Milani's, what is this called? Amore lip cream or whatever, in the shade Adorable. And then I think I'm gonna go in with a gloss. This is Striptease from NARS. Okay guys, and once you do that, the look is complete. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I think this look would be perfect for a night out on the town. I feel like when it gets colder, people are more inclined to wear darker and smokier makeup looks, which really excites me because you know, the smokier the better in my eyes. But yeah, highly recommend this Huda Beauty palette. I think you'll all love it. But other than that, I don't think I really have anything else to say. I love you all so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can stay up to date with all my new videos. Also check me out on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. That will all be in the end card for you. It's just Super Ashley 127 on everything. Oh wait, except for Snapchat. Whatever. I'll link it all down below so you guys know. But thank you all so much for watching. I love you and I'll see you next time. Bye.